the Fish and Corn Show, Nightline edition. Welcome to a show that is actually taking place after 8 o'clock. This is our first show after 8 o'clock, Corn. First show after 8 o'clock.
The night time is the right time.
Yeah. And speaking of a right time, you're looking at the original ensemble of the Fish. Of course, you have the Phantom mask, sunglasses, but you have the derby cap and the leather jacket. Remember this from our renter who had the internet? It was big, but I had it tailored. It cost me like $60, but they did a pretty good job of tailoring this thing perfectly, actually. It's because it used to be big. Remember, it used to be kind of out here. It was taken in, tapered to the fish's swimmer's body. So, anyways.
What were we talking about?
21 fans. We're going to make this a throwback.
Yeah. We were talking about...
Who did it for you in the 70s? Was it the SEARS catalog? Like, all you guys out there still wanking off to YouTube. It's a lot better than this. You know what? Remember in our day, it was the SEARS catalog? If you were a kid today, you'd be a rock star with the internet. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I have a fistful. I mean,
being a kid in the 80s was... finding masturbatory material was difficult. Nowadays, it's pretty easy.
I know, and remember, I mean, this is not me, it was a friend, and you usually have, like, someone gives you, like, a tear-out of a magazine, or you find it on the street.
Right. Or
in, like, the driveway.
Traded with other kids for nudie mags,
And it was their weird uncle, because your wife and I knew someone had a friend of
stack
ours.
of hustlers or stack of penthouses somewhere.
Swank.
Yeah, Swank or something.
Swank. And we used to always, it was our buddy, good friend. We used to always say, Uncle. Damn you guys! Uncle, we're going to tell your uncle because we'd say he gave it, but that's how we first got our first stashes. It was kind of pseudo blackmailing a friend of ours to give us his uncle's stash. Some.
Yeah.
But we were also talking to Corn right over here to the studio today.
You were saying Carly Simon did it for
Carly Simon. Carly Simon, that album, You're So Vain, that one. But that album when she's in the denim, whatever, denim shirt, long brown 70s natural hair. Seen
that
it?
Did it for
I mean,
you.
she
that did it for
the
you.
boobies were perky. She had this kind of frame that looked good and like, you know. I think she'd be... her herself, a singer back then, a pop star then. I think she'd be a pop star now. The look, you know how the look has sort of strengthened. No, the look. Remember, all right, what I'm getting at as far as looks, do you remember Charles Bronson? Do you think that motherfucker could be Mission Impossible today?
No.
There's no fucking way. He's too ugly.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So Carly Simon, I think, can compete.
People are generally prettier on TV nowadays.
Look at all those vampire things. Or Texas Chain, all the chicks in the original horror movies, like the one in the mall, whatever, that Living Dead or something like that.
Yeah.
They're fugly. Now you have Megan Fox chomping the bit at with you. You know what I mean? Again, the Corn's father, real Cuban here. Can we say that on the film? Yeah, of course. I mean, we're trading with Cuba these days, and it's not contraband.
I don't know if it was contraband.
You just couldn't get them?
Well,
what was when Cubans were like really sought after? What was the penalty for having like a box?
I don't know. It's still contraband, I guess. Who cares? I don't work for the Fed, so who gives a shit?
Corn thinks Donald Trump will be our next president. Yep. Mr. Small Hands himself.
Mr. Small Hands. That's become something that they talk about in the debates now.
It's become a circus. The talking hands.
It's embarrassing, dude. That's the kind of country we live in.
Where I think I said it when we were taking a break one time after filming. Trump's wife, if he become, will be like the first like Victoria's Secret swimwear illustrated or Sports Illustrated swimwear edition model, Maxim model to become first lady. I think she'll take up a good cause, save animals or something, because they have to pick up something.
Yes.
They just can't be arm candy, or you think this will be the first arm candy in presidential history when it comes to wives? They've all seemed to have done something.
They'll have to have some kind of cause.
Yeah.
I don't think Trump's wife should have a cause. I think it should just be arm candy.
Yeah. Just throw parties. She looks like she could throw a party. But anyways, the fish and corn.
How was San Francisco?
San Francisco is good. Oh, the other day the corn, the fish here in front of me in TSA line was Danny Glover. He's taller than the fish. And
is he a terrorist?
Well, they did take him to secondary and they give him the pat down and look through his baggage and.
He's probably a terrorist, man.
Who, Danny Glover?
There's all these lefty fucking actor types. Aren't they terrorists?
What makes these actors like? There's a fair bunch of actors that are on the right, the conservative. They seem to be more conservative with you. I mean, more democratic actors. At least the good ones, I think.
Frankly, I think actors should stay out of politics.
But I guess they use their platform for, political agenda.
Yeah, but they're stupid people.
Yeah, I guess. Well, some of them are. Some of them are pretty smart, I guess. On a lighter note, the corn has gotten a on food. Corn has gotten a the compressed air thingy.
Infuser.
Wait, is it an infuser or is it a whipped cream?
It's a whipped cream nitrous thingy.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called, but yeah, it's crazy.
You know what? I just remember you could actually make meringues with that, right? That's what they use. And then you bake it.
Yep.
Crazy. Because I heard that's because other than that, the old style was to whip it to get that air into there. That's kind of cool. You should make something with that thing. But anyways, nighttime edition. We'll be right back after our sponsors. And this is where the Advil comes in, but we have RET as our Advil. I'm doing it, like corn.
Yeah.
Advil would be coming in.
Advil. The always tampons.
Yeah. And some maybe a commercial for food.
But you gotta have a
car.
No, Levitra or
medicine.
Yeah, some kind of hard-on medicine commercial.
But here on the Fish and Corn Show, it could be RET, and for your entertainment pleasure, Ping and Pain Skate Magazine. We'll be right back.